It gets real. It gets real. So, here's the thing, man. It's happened. So FIFA have kicked out Russia and have banned the Russian national team and all of Russian clubs from all football-related activities. They're standing in unison with Ukraine. It was always, and I knew this was what they were going to do because we had a discussion about this last month on the Hangout. It's about money. It's about money. It's about peer. It's about your branding. FIFA and UEFA are huge, massive brands beyond just for football. And if I was a peer advisor, I'd say to FIFA and UEFA, you've got to knock them out because you have to be seen to be with Ukraine and with what the world is and so forth. But even more so than that, this is what guys you have to understand. It's not the World Cup. The world doesn't represent the World Cup. It is the European World Cup. The World Cup is organized, run, and coordinated by Europeans. And what we're seeing is a war between Putin and Europe, Putin and NATO. So if you're European, anything that is done with whether it's UEFA, and because FIFA and UEFA, they're both European. FIFA, it's not a world body, it's a European body pretending to be the world. They're both European. Since they're both European, they're like, bro, you're messing with a country that we view as your European. What you're going to be affected. What people can say is these Russian players had nothing to do with this stuff. But what they've said though is this. I think they said, similar to what happened at the Olympics, I think it's RFU or RUF, they can compete under another name, but you can't have the Russian flag, you can't have the Russian emblem, and the Russian national anthem will not be played. But as of right now, that unless you can now create a new team that has nothing to do with Russia, they're now banned. So it's real. It's real. And I think this is always going to happen because I think Europe are putting a massive pressure. Guys, this is Europe versus Putin. Okay? This is Europe versus Putin. You have to please understand this. FIFA is a European organization. They're not a world organization, a European organization. So this makes full sense because it is, again, I repeat, I don't want to sound like a broken record, it is Europe versus Putin. So here's where we are right now, and I think that this is just to put. And for Putin, I don't think Putin really cares about these. Because again, it's just to put pressure. I just think that Putin is the kind of guy where this stuff ain't gonna shake me. I believe that this is my path. That if that NATO is encroaching upon my border and so forth, so boom, I feel this is what I have to do for my security. Whatever his reason may be, it is what it is. So it gets real, man. It gets real. FIFA and UEFA have acted, man. Russia, for the Spartak Moscow Russian football team, they're out of there, man. Until further notice, we see how this is going to develop, man. Like, subscribe, it gets real.